Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Karo. I'm a real estate consultant in Lagos, Nigeria, and today I'm here again with another episode on Real Estate Talk with Karo. This is episode 21, and I bring you these videos, of course, as usual, to inform you, to educate you, to enlighten you on real estate matters, so that when you're making your investment, you're able to make a wise decision. A lot of you have been burnt in the past, and with this series, I'm hoping to help you make better decisions as you go. There's really nothing like failure. When you make a bad decision, you learn from it, you become wiser, and you do better in the future. So that's what this series, this video series, is really about. So this is episode 21. If you're not subscribed, you want to make sure you subscribe. The reason is because you, of course, want to hear what I have to say about real estate matters. You want to learn, you want to be wiser and know better, how to do better. And also sometimes I bring you some offers that are very urgent. I help you discover estates. I'm also a middleman that brings the developer and the investor together. So I help you discover a new estate that you may ordinarily not know about. And then sometimes there might be offers that are urgent and you need to act very quickly. So if you're not subscribed, you wouldn't know. But if you're subscribed, you'll get notification immediately when I come, when I have a new episode up. And you can quickly check it, be one of the people that are fortunate enough to take advantage of it. So click the subscribe button and click the all beside it. And when I have a new video, you'll be one of those to first get notified about it. So today's video is going to be a really short one. I don't think it's going to be a long one because I'm going straight forward to the point, and there's really nothing much to say about it. But it's just something that came up that I felt like I needed to clarify. Some time ago, some weeks ago, I did a video where I compared two estates. One had a session, one didn't have a session. And then of course I've said it before that upset a lot of my colleagues, and then that raised the subject, a subject I feel like I've mentioned before in one of my videos, but I feel like now that it was raised, I needed to just do a quick video to address it. Now, the subject that came up was that some of my colleagues were like, yeah, you want to say, okay, invest in, buy properties that have a session, don't buy properties that don't have a session. You think that one is right, this and that. I think they were just really looking for an excuse, but basically what they were saying was that even a land that has CFO can be taken by the government and this and that. And I was like, I know these things, and I believe I've mentioned it in one of my videos before. But I felt like now that it came up, some of those videos, I don't even know. It's possible that some of you either watch it, forget, or don't finish watching it because some are wrong. So I feel like I should just single it out as a subject and talk about it. So is CFO the ultimate? Because a lot of you, when you are buying land, in fact, someone even told me recently that CFO is the only title there is, that there's no other title, because, and I wouldn't blame him, I just laughed, because that's what a lot of people have known for a long time now, and that was all I knew. If I knew anything about lands at all before I came into this business, that was all I knew, CFO, and that's very far from the truth. So is CFO the ultimate? And if you buy a land that has CFO, can it still be collected from you by the government? Can it still be taken? And that's what I just really want to quickly clarify. And the answer is yes. If you buy a land that has CFO, any land, whether it has session, whether it has CFO, whether it has governor's consent, if government decide one day that they need it, they are going to take it. It's their land. I mean, the land laws that we have in Nigeria, the laws of lands, guarding lands in Nigeria, allows the government to take any land that they want if they feel that they need it for a purpose. I mean, not like in the case of bullying you or anything like that, but if the government does feel like they need a land for a certain purpose and it was not stated before, and now they feel like they need it, plans change, anything can happen, they can take it. So CFO protects you, but not 100%. I don't think there's any 100% guarantee when it comes to land and titles in Nigeria, and government claiming the land. There's no 100% guarantee. However, don't let anybody use that to sweet talk you into saying, yeah, buy a land that has a decision in process. No land is guaranteed, no title is guaranteed, just buy this. And you get tempted into it thinking, yeah, it's cheaper. I mean, if there's no 100% guarantee, why don't I just, buy it? Don't let anyone use that to sweet talk you into selling a land that doesn't have title for you. Because even though it can happen, and I'm sure it has happened before, it doesn't happen all the time. It's not something that is that happens all the time. It doesn't happen regularly. It's something that can happen but rarely happens. You hear me? So don't let anybody use that to sweet talk you into saying that, oh, you don't even know what you're talking about. There's no land that is 100% safe. Even land that have CFO can be taken. Because that was the justification some of my colleagues were using, because they were all mad at me, obviously, that I did a video comparing two estates. Just know that if you're buying a land that has CFO, it can still be taken from you by the government. However, you will be notified, right, before anything like that happens. And everybody that has such lands in that area that the government wants, you people will be asked to write down your name. Government will take note and they will indemnify you. They will compensate you. That's the word. They will compensate you duly for the land that you have. What I don't know is if the compensation will be worth what the land is worth in the market. I'm not sure of that, but you will be duly compensated. And that's where title comes into play. You're not getting the title because that will ban government from ever taking your land. You're getting the title because should government ever come and say, oh, please, we need this land, we want to use it for something that will help the economy, they will compensate you. Do you get the difference now? So with a decision in process, the risk is there. The risk is not maybe, it is not it could happen. It is we don't know if a land that has a decision, if the decision will be even granted. And we don't even know if the developer will stick around to see it through. Do you get? Because I did say that if you feel that, because I've addressed this topic in at least 2 videos so far, where I talked about lands with decision in process. I have said that if you must buy land, I mean, you just don't have the money, because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you can afford. If you just can't afford the land that is higher than 600, 1 million, 1.5, if you just can't buy a land that is higher than that, and you really want to invest, I said, do it. But do it with a company that have an indemnity clause. I've made that clear so many times. So that's the only ground. However, I still plead with you, if you don't have to, don't do it. Do you understand? Because a number of these companies that go into buying lands that have a decisioning process don't see it through. I'm sure they won't see it through. They just stick around enough to sell the land, make you believe that it's going to happen and all that, and the decision is going to be granted, there's not going to be any problem. But a number of them don't stick around. Do you get? So that's the risk. There's so many uncertainties that comes with it, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, because like I said, I've discussed it a few times here. So just go look for those videos and listen to the details of lands with decision in process. So please, still go for, don't let anybody tell you different. Still go for lands that have CFO. However, do know that lands that have CFO is not actually the ultimate, because like I've said, your land still could be taken from you. So to answer that question, it is not the ultimate, but however, it protects you definitely. I don't know, I think I also addressed this in one of my videos where I said that CFO kind of is overrated now. Because if you have a land that have approved excision, right, you can do a governor's consent from that title. And if you have a land that has CFO, you can also do a governor's consent. Because something you should realize is that having a CFO, a land that has CFO, if you buy a land that has CFO, the CFO is not in your name. You get that? And based on land laws in Nigeria, you can't transfer, a title cannot be transferred to another person. So that means that whoever buys a land, regardless of the title on that land, you still have to go do your own title. We call it perfection of title. So if you already have a land that has C of O, you still have to go do perfect the title to get the title in your name, right? Now when you go get the title in your name, you get a governor's consent. If you buy a land that has excision, you go do a title, you still get a governor's consent. So wait, so in that sense, C of O is kind of overrated, because the reason why I say overrated is because you pay so much, you pay times 2 for it to buy it. A land that has excision in Ibejuleki will sell for 3 million, whereas a land that has C of O or even Gazette will sell for 6.5, 6 million, 6.5. That's the offers we have now, that's how much they go for. So you see the difference. So that's why I say it's kind of overrated now, because you pay twice, sometimes even more for it, just because it has that C of O. But really, there's really no extra advantage you are getting because it has C of O. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to be saying today. If you have questions, of course, my numbers are on your screen. You can always contact me. And then if you're looking for a land to buy, of course, you can talk to me. With me, I'm all about relationship with people, and I'm all about, building that relationship. I'm not going to be there for you today, help you get a land, and then I'm gone. I'll always be here, and you can always come to me with your questions. So that's about it for today. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button. There's the all by the side of it. Click all, so that anytime I have a video up, you will be notified. And you can stick with me here and continue to learn more and more every day. Even if you're not investing at the moment, in the near future, of course, you get to that point where you want to invest, so you would already know a whole lot. So don't forget to subscribe. Again, my name is Karo. I'm your trusted realtor. I try to be the one that advocates for the hardworking Nigerians out there, especially all of you abroad that can't be here to physically do any legwork for yourself. I'm that lady that does that for you. So until I come your way again, take care and bye for now.